Cowboys blood. Let's go.
Oh my God, the quarterback is toast. Hit it again. Hit it again.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hit it again. Hit it again. Oh my God, the quarterback is toast. Hit it again.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to tonight's Monday Night Special with my co-host Mike from Cowboys Corner, bro. We're giving out our Gold Edition final projection for the Cowboys 53-man roster. What's going on, Mike?
What's going on, dude? It's been 20 days since I've been in this box right here on the Frisk Report. It feels good, Joe, to be home.
It does. It's been 20 days since we did our first, it was a pre-camp projection or midway camp. I forgot what it was, but yeah, man, 20 days goes by like nothing, and we're going to break it down, man. So without further ado, let's get into this 53-man roster, Mike. You and I are going to break it down, and here we go with our trusty sheet here. Let's start with the quarterback, Mike. I think we can agree that's going to be Dak Prescott, QB1. QB2, Mike, let me hear your what's your take here? We going 2 deep, 3 deep?
You know, I think they're going to go 3 deep. I don't think Will Greer had enough to show for him. They want to keep him, and I don't think they want to get rid of Cooper Rush. I'm going to say they're going to mess this up and keep 3 quarterbacks.
All right. I think they'll carry 2. So if you were to carry, let's see if we can. Maybe we'll come back to this. If we're needing to fill like another couple spots here. So let's just start off with 2 for right now. But who would that number 2 be? You think it's going to be Cooper Rush?
I think it has to be Cooper Rush. I don't think Will Greer did enough in the few games that he played in.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that they're going to play it safe, and I'm with you. I think they're going to go Cooper Rush. I'll be shocked if they do Greer, but like you said, maybe they go 3 deep, which I'm hoping they don't, because I want to use these positions somewhere else. And running back, I think, is a good one to talk about here, Mike. So we got Ezekiel Elliott, running back 1, obviously. We got Tony Pollard. And then here's where it gets fun. Who is the 3rd running back, and do they go 4 running backs? Let's just, for the sake of this, Mike, do they go 3 deep here?
I think so. And I like what Malik Davis did.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at the rep count, Dowdle got more reps than Malik Davis in the preseason. So I think Dowdle is going to be that guy there.
Okay. Yeah, I think Rico Dowdle makes it as well. This might be another error. Maybe we go 4, but we'll see what we have left over. I am a huge fan of Malik Davis, so I'm hoping he makes it here. Wide receivers, we know that they're going to carry Michael Gallup. They don't want to do the return to IR crap, so they're going to bring him along. The other wide receivers here, Mike, CeeDee Lamb.
Turpin.
Who is your number 3 receiver right now?
That's a good question.
Noah Brown?
Noah Brown, yes.
Your number 4 receiver right now.
Simi Fehoko.
Yeah,
No, Jalen Tolbert. I forgot.
Jalen Tolbert. He's really got to step up. 3rd round pick. It's time to show up when the lights come on. So we got 4 there. 5th receiver.
Simi Fehoko.
Noah Brown. Right.
Oh, 6 wide receivers here, Joe. See, that Turpin messed some stuff up for us, man. It's either going to be between Dennis Houston and Simi Fehoko. And Dak really likes Dennis Houston.
Oh yeah, it'll be. So we got. Hold on. So we got Avante Turpin.
Hey, Craig, we just started, brother. We just started.
So let me see here. That's one, two, three, four, five, six. Mm.
Well,
Do they
Michael
carry?
Gallup's going to be inactive,
Do
so
they carry?
we have to go 7.
Who would that seventh receiver be? Simi?
Simi or Dennis Houston. Dak really loves Dennis Houston, man.
I think it's going to be Simi for Hoko. Houston just didn't do enough for me, but I mean, I think they'll try to bring him back on the practice squad. But well, we can come back to that here. Tight end, Mike. This is a fun one as well. I love it. Dalton Schultz.
It's an easy 3.
Dalton Schultz here, number
McEwen.
2. Ferguson.
Oh yeah, Ferguson. Yeah.
So that's Ferguson. I'm sorry, what was his first name? Jake Ferguson, right?
Yep, Jake. Jake from State Farm.
And then here, I think that's where it gets interesting. You might be able to sneak out McEwen on the IR with the injury. Maybe he's got the injury bug, so maybe they sneak him through that way, and they just go with 3. So probably going Hendershot here.
Peyton Hendershot.
I think they're gonna go 3 deep there, possibly. But maybe McEwen if they don't IR him. So we'll put him down here as a possibility. Maybe Sean McEwen. O-line, Mike. Here we go. We won't count Tyron Smith because he's gonna go straight to IR. So we got Tyler Smith. Right.
Yeah, Connor McGovern.
Connor McGovern.
Tyler Bienish.
Tyler Bienish. And then we got Zach Martin.
Zach the Goat Martin.
And then we got
Doodoo Pants Steele.
Then we got Terrence Steele there. Now we got our backups, which is going to be, I think they're going to carry Josh Baldwin with Let's Go, Mike.
Yeah, and I think they'll carry Forniak.
Yeah, for sure. Matt Farniak, for sure, is going to be that guy there. Are we missing anybody here on the O-line? Let's see, we got one.
Oh, crap. Noah Brown's on the list twice. Thank you, April Showers.
Good one. Yeah, we'll fix that here. Hold on, where we at? Terrence Steele, Josh Ball, well, Let's Go, Farniak. Are we missing somebody here?
People like that Colin 76.
I think he's garbage myself.
You can blindfold me and put earplugs in my ear, and I have more awareness than him.
Yeah, he's not good. He's not good at all. But let me see where we at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel like we're short alignment here, Mike.
Yeah, we could be.
Well, we could revisit that as well. We see we got our 2. We got our swing tackles. We got our centers, our swing center, our guards.
Well, it looks so. The other guy's going to be to be determined because I think they're going to pick up somebody on the waiver wire.
Yeah, probably. Let's see where we're at so far. 2 quarterbacks, 3 running backs. Hold on, let's fix this. And so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right?
I think we have to go 7 right here because Michael Gallup's going to be on IR. Or not IR. He's going to count, but he ain't going to be playing.
Yeah. So we need probably one more receiver to carry at least
Dennis Houston.
for a few games. We got Dennis Houston, Brandon Smith. Vasher's already been cut, so we won't count him.
Army Mom Heather is screaming for Smith.
I like Brandon Smith as well. I think Houston needs another year. I think he needs a year on the practice squad. Who you like in here, Mike?
I like Dennis Houston, man. I've been screaming for him this whole time.
All right, so this one we'll put different ones here since we're gonna. This one's gonna be a Mike special.
This is my Felipe Franks right here.
And then I'm going with Brandon Smith. So this is one here where Mike and I have different opinions, which is totally fine and very welcomed indeed. So we'll go with that there. Okay, so we're gonna go, and this is your final receiver here. So Mike is saying Dennis Houston for that final wide receiver spot, and I'm going Brandon Smith for that final spot there. Okay. So wide receivers, we're thinking 7 for right now, right?
Yep.
3 tight ends.
Yep.
And we got how many linemen did we go with?
Count one because I think they're going to pick. So count one and then count what we got on there plus 1 to this list. Cause I think they're going to go in the waiver wire.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So 9.
So I'll probably go 9 with a mystery to be determined 9th lineman.
25.
You got 25 on the total here, Mike?
Yep.
All right, good.
It's that Texas math right there. See how fast I was?
Yeah. Yeah. Linebackers.
Michael Parsons.
LVE.
Anthony Barr.
Wolf Hunter. Anthony Barr.
Jabril Cox.
Jabril the Steel Cox. Is he still the Steel?
Huh?
Is Jabril still the Steel?
He's the steel.
All right, so we're there.
I like Devin Harper, number 50, dude. I like the way he was playing this preseason.
I do too. I'm putting him in here.
It was good to see a number 50 out there making plays, dude. I liked it. It's been a long time.
So we're there with 5 linebackers.
I think that's it. Unless you want to go Luke Gifford.
I think he's kind of maxed out, but that might be a spot we revisit. So, but,
Or does Stormy Jackson make it?
I think Story could do well on the practice squad. I think he's a guy that will do really well there.
So we're sticking with 5, which is normal.
Yeah. Cornerbacks, Mike. I think
Calvin
might be one of those guys that they do the Sean McEwen treatment to, or do they keep him on the lineup? You think?
To say, let's go through the list. We can add Kelvin Joseph on there, and then let's see who they Cowboys are going to try to save. IRing Mr. Concussion, Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
Boss man concussed, Joseph.
And Anthony Brown's actually probably the number 2, actually. So, but that's okay. So you guys understand where we're at. Jordan Lou, J. Lou, good old J. Lou. All right. Okay. Deron Bland
for sure, dude.
He's pinned in there.
I don't know if Nashawn makes it, dude.
Let's see where we're at. Nashawn, man, yeah. Oops. Let's see where we're at. How many cornerbacks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Nashawn or CJ Goodwin?
CJ Goodwin, special teams.
Okay. So Mayshawn. Man. We'll come back to that one there. What are the guys saying in the comment box? Guys in chat box, how do you feel about how do you guys feel about Nashawn Wright? Does he make this team or is he getting cut?
Jacob Trevino said CJ Goodwin over Nashawn Wright. April Showers said KJ. Army Mom Heather said CJ, yes. Jacob Trevino also said McQuamu can play corner. And then April Showers said, do you put CJ as a corner or only special teams? You have to put him as a corner because that's where he's going to count.
Yeah. Let's take a peek at the safeties, Mike. So we got Jaron Curse, obviously, Malik Hooker. Their number 3.
Marquise Bell, dude.
Yeah, Bell.
I really thought that guy was going to be practice squad, but Tyler Coyle, the veteran, really didn't show me much.
Yeah. I don't think he showed enough to make the squad here.
Israel McQuamu.
Yeah, Israel.
That's MUKUAMU.
Israel McQuamu. Do they carry
number 40, Thomas?
What's his name? Oh, good old injury-prone dude. What's his name?
Oh, Donovan Wilson.
Yeah. Didn't even see him in the preseason, man.
He's a roster lock.
Yeah, he's a roster lock. Double, triple, bubble wrapped. So I think they go deep here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. D lineman, Mike?
Yeah. Oh. You want to do exterior or interior first?
We'll go exterior, and then we'll do
Armstrong.
Dorrance. Armstrong.
Dante Fowler. Does Goldstein play any preseason? Is he a lock?
Yeah, he was in there, number 99.
Is that who that was?
Yeah.
Why did he look like a 3 technique? Dude, the dude gained a lot of weight.
Yeah, he did. He did add some size, and they did give him snaps on the inside as well.
That's a big dude now.
Yeah, he looks like a
Baconator.
Yeah, he added some size, so it's good. So Chauncey Golston. We got Sam Williams, the rookie.
What about Carlos Watkins?
Are we done with edge guys? Is Basham gone?
Well, that's so funny. The Cowboys.com messed us up. They got him as a defensive end. My bad.
Yeah. You guys like Basham is making this team or no?
Well, he made some plays during the joint practice sessions. I think he had a sack in the preseason. Did he do enough though?
Yeah. Well, we'll leave that open. Let's start looking at the interior guys. Quinn Bohanna, I think, is making this team, Mike.
Oh yeah, another guy that's had a really good offseason and training camp.
We got Neville Gallimore, obviously.
What do you think Ridgeway did for you this preseason?
Yeah, that's a conversation. Not enough, man. I think everything that he did in the rookie mini camp was because he was with rookies. Once he got in there with the vets, the grown men, he was getting just beat. And in these games, he was getting runned over a lot of times. So it's gonna be hard for him to make the squad, bro. Honestly,
I like it. Tristan Hill.
We got Tristan Hill. I think
now because of Tristan Hill, I think that's who knocks out John Ridgeway.
I think so. I think so too. Osa Diggy Zua.
Which that guy gotten a lot bigger this offseason. Have you seen him? That dude's huge.
Mm-hmm. So that's 4 interior linemen. Are we going Carlos Watkins?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We already got 10 there, so we're going to go 11.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I count 9. So
I got
again,
you on the second time. My
I
mistake.
think they go 10, so we need one more name. So this is where we get down to Carlos Watkins, Basham,
John Ridgeway.
or Ridgeway.
Or Basham.
Yeah.
People in the comment section, are you going to go with Ridgeway? You going to go with Basham? Or are you going to go with Watkins?
I think they're going to go Watkins myself.
Gus Blaze said Basham. Army Mom said Basham. Ridgeway, Watson. We got a tie here. We got Run Ridgeway, Basham, Watkins. Who's going to break the tie right here? Drum roll, please. Watkins breaks the tie.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm leaning toward as well. I mean, he's on a 2-year deal. He's reliable, and he's still making plays. So, man, that's gonna be interesting though. I mean, because I could see it go either way. I could see Basham staying in here, but one of these other guys not making it. You know, maybe Fowler, Watkins, Ridgeway. I think is not gonna make it though. I think he's gonna be a practice squad guy. Mike, what's your thoughts on Ridgeway?
Yeah, Craig English said, you'd be crazy to cut Ridgeway. He's a run stopper, but I don't see where he fits in here when you got guys like Novell Gallimore, Oso Digizua, Chauncey Goldston, Carlos Watkins, who was a prime vet last year and really made an impact on this football team. I don't think John Ridgeway did enough to capitalize on what's already there, Joe.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's a deep group, and this is what's going to happen. I mean, there are going to be good players not making this team. So, so we got our kicker, Brett Maher, Mike.
No, to be determined for me.
Our punter, Anger. What is his first name?
Brian. No, with the R, B-R. Spelt the other way. Not Brain, but Brian.
Brian Anger?
Yeah. If only he could kick field goals as good as he punts.
And then we got McQuaid, the snapper.
Not LP Ladisor.
All right, so let's count
Put
these
that
up.
name in there for 15 years straight. Can you believe that?
So we got 5 linebackers, Mike. We got 6 cornerbacks.
That's 11.
We got 5 safeties.
That's 16.
And we went with 10 linemen.
That's 26.
And we got 3 special teamers.
That's 29.
Okay, 29 and 25 is...
Oh, I guess it's spelled Brian, like Family Guy Brian.
Which is what?
B-R-Y-A-N.
Oh, okay. So I was right the first time, bro.
You were right the first time. There's so many Brians. There's more ways to cut it.
So this puts us at 54, Mike. So we got 29 on defense, 25 on offense. That puts us over by 1. So we got to cut somebody.
Maybe I'm going to say they don't go offensive line and they stick with what's there, Joe.
How do we get Malik Davis on the 53?
You cut Rico Dowdle.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying to be determined, so we're probably going to rock with 8?
Yep.
I think so. So we'll go with 8.
There's your 53 right there.
So that's 24. 2 quarterbacks. And we went 7 wide receivers. We went pretty deep there with the wide receivers. 3 tight ends. McEwen's probably going to go IR. Who are some other IR candidates? Joseph
We gotta
might
check
be.
our numbers here, Joe.
Yeah.
+3 +7 +3 +8. That's 23. That's 23 on offense.
Okay. Well, we got one roster spot to give. We want to give that to Malik Davis.
No, you got to give that to your to be determined offensive lineman.
Is there going to be a to be determined offensive lineman?
I mean, do you feel comfortable with that? A guy that has a bum shoulder, Matt Forniak has only played center and guard, and you got Josh Ball. I mean, I don't know, dude. I think you got to go to be determined. They got to protect themselves there.
Yeah.
Tyron Smith is on IR, sir.
So I'm going to go. Okay, so you're going to so that would be your 24th.
Mm-hmm. And that would put us back at 53.
Be determined lineman. So that would put that at 9, which is where are we at now? 20.
24.
We're still on 24.
And now we got 53.
Well, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, don't count Sean McCoolin, guys. Don't count Sean McCoolin.
Wide receiver is very deep for me. If it were me, I don't know. I want to get Malik Davis on here. Malik Davis? Would they even carry 4 running backs though? That's the weird thing. Have they done that before?
No, we got 25 now. Freaking offense, dude. Son of a biscuit. My counting was right the first time.
Wait a minute. So are we 24 or 25 on offense, Mike?
We're 25, dude. We're 25.
So that's 1 over. Let's just not count this to be determined, dude, because we really don't know for sure there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right.
Hold on.
That's 24. And that's the 53, right?
20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yes, 24 and then 29 on offense.
Okay. Now, if we're looking at what we were looking at midway through camp, this was what we were looking at here. We were still, Mike and I were still kind of, discussing this third running back. And I think you're right, Mike. I think the only way Malik makes it is they keep him and cut Dowell. So I have a hard time seeing them going 4 running backs deep.
Well, Blaze said drop Brandon Smith for Malik Davis.
Well, these two here are for the 7th spot. Mike is saying Dennis Houston will be the 7th receiver, and I say Brandon Smith. So, that's the thing. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I mean, they could
23 if you don't count Brandon Smith. We got 23, Joe.
23 if what?
If you don't count Brandon Smith. Move Brandon Smith and Sean McCoon down lower. If that's what's confusing everybody. We got 23.
Well, we're not counting these 2 guys.
You're not.
These are fuck. This is how Will McClay does it in the war room.
So we got 22 on offense right now.
How many receivers we got? 6, right?
6, yeah.
So we're at 23.
Yes.
So we're at 52.
Yes. There's your Malik Davis.
Yeah, so there goes the Malik. That's where we're going to put him at. And I think what this is these are the Cowboys looking more towards the future because I don't think.
So Dennis Houston and Brandon Smith don't make the team then.
Yeah, in this scenario, I think when if they carry these two guys, they're thinking that these two guys are not back next year, right? So they got to have somebody on this roster.
But do you see how important it is where you can't keep 3 quarterbacks on this football team? You got to be real sensitive at the tight end spot. You can't carry 4 like Mike McCarthy's done in the past. I mean, there's so many moving parts here that they can't do this year because of so many missing pieces, so many different pieces.
Yeah, if they go 3 quarterbacks, they're really doing the roster some harm. Yeah, disservice because you gotta keep the talent here, man. You gotta keep the talent here. Now, the only way I see Sean McEwen is here is if they really, really just want to keep him as that vet presence opposite of Schultz because these two guys are still young. But Ferguson has looked really, really good. I mean, he hit the ground running. You know what I mean, Mike? So I haven't seen any flubs or mishaps from him really that much. And Hendershot's got that speed to get down the field, so that's a good weapon. McEwen just can't stay healthy, man. This guy's always hurt now. He is that guy that, and if McCarthy is all about reliability and availability, he's got to stick by his guns here and just, go with the reliable people. And Sean McEwen, as good as he's been, I mean, he's been injured too much, Mike. I like what we did here. Now, you're right, though, Mike. They might, at the end of the day, they might make a move. Somebody might go IR. Somebody might get released.
Well, Lesko needs to get that surgery done. Isaiah Stanback said on DallasCowboy.com that he's had that same injury, and it takes a long time to heal. It just don't heal in 4 weeks.
Yeah,
so Matt Velasco, keeping him on this 53-man roster is a disservice to this football team.
Mm-hmm. And he might be one of those IR candidates. You know what I mean? He might be where, hey, we're going to clean this up, get that surgery with IR designation to come back and go that way. And then, obviously add another free agent like we're kind of thinking here.
Because let's say you have to have him active for a game and that shoulder pops back out. Then what?
Yeah. But I think at that point, wait a minute, what happened there? Okay, there we go. Cornerbacks, this could get interesting as well because of the Kelvin Joseph question. Is he going to be IR'd? Or what are they going to do?
For concussion, if he's IR for a concussion, I know next year he's in a severe camp battle.
I mean, he just hasn't been. He has not been worth the second round pick. That second round pick. I know it's about it's about I wish we could have done something else. Like we could have got an old lineman with that second round pick. You know what I mean? But we went with him. The Cowboys are just so bad at rolling the dice in that second round. They always go with the question mark guys in the second round, and I wish they would wake up from that and just go for the talent, man. You know what I mean? Like, get you Asante Samuel. Who cares if he's 5'10", 5'11"? Get the playmaker, bro. You know what I mean, Mike? Oh,
counting again.
These guys drive me up the wall with these measurables that they're so strict by, man.
No, that's 50. That's 50. That's 53. No, dude, you're right, man. It's it's going to be interesting to see how they play this offensive line because, if Dak Prescott isn't comfortable and you're banking on guys like Noah Brown who don't have a touchdown, Jalen Tolbert, rookie, I'm going to give him a chance. Turpin, special teams guy, he really ain't going to see the field much. If he does on offense, I don't know how well that's going to go for him because I don't know where him and Dak's timing is. And then Simi Fehoko has real good timing with Dak. I mean, we're going to go in here September 11th with another makeshift, no continuity offensive line, a wide receiver by committee, and then we got an inconsistent kicker in Brett Maher. Where are these points going to come? Where are these points going to come from? Where are they going to come from, Joe? Where are these points going to come from? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. These are really valid points, and we were talking about this offline, Mike. We've seen this before with Romo. They did the same thing.
Yes.
Shoddy offensive line. Let's fix it over 2 or 3 seasons. Receivers, oh crap, let's trade for a guy, and now it's a vicious repeat. We're in this vicious cycle where we're going repeat, but now it's with Dak now.
I'm not the biggest Dak fan, and everybody here knows it. It's no shocker. I kind of feel bad for the guy. They're literally setting him up for failure. Hey, we're going to pay you $40 million a year, but you have to sprinkle some Fitzpatrick magic to get this thing going.
Yeah, and the thing about it too is what happened to Romo when we had that shoddy line? He got beat up. He got knocked out.
8-8.
And he hit his 30s. Dak's about to hit his 30s. I mean, if he gets dinged up, this is on the front office, and we need to raid the Star at the Frisco.
Grab your pitchforks and your sharp pointy stars. We're going to Frisco.
We're going to Frisco with some protests, man. We need to go out there and be like, enough is enough. You guys keep doing this to us. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Maybe this is the roster. Is this the Super Bowl roster?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is a one and done. This is a one and done playoff team if they could even make it that far.
Guys, let us know. Is this roster a playoff roster? Is this a 500 roster? Is this a sub 500 roster? Let us know in the comments right now and in the chat box. Really interested in what you guys think. Is this a playoff roster? 500 roster or sub 500 roster? Let us know in the comments what you guys think. I'm interested in seeing what you guys think that this roster is at right now. That space. It is Super Bowl. I'll run down the street naked. That's hilarious.
I just don't like the kicker. I'm concerned. I'm not. It's Tyler Biadasz didn't show any improvements from last year. Maybe this year's different. Connor McGovern, we know what he is. They benched him and was able to settle for holding penalties in Connor Williams, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've seen this play out with McGovern before.
I think Deontay B is onto something here. This is a struggle to win the division roster. I think you're right, man. I think this year we're probably going to split some of these games. We've done a good job sweeping the division, but I feel like this year we might actually split some of these division games, which is
Army Mom Heather said the kicker will cost us. It's not going to be the kick. I mean, the kicker is going to miss kicks, especially if it's Brett Maher. But the kicker is going to kick more field goals because this team, number one, is going to struggle in the red zone, and they're going to struggle to pick up first downs, key first downs.
Yeah, so we got a good variation here as far as sub 500, 500, and got a couple that think it's a playoff roster. So we'll see. We will see.
For the defense, we get our defense exactly where we've been. I mean, Joe, we started the Frisco Report. We're working on 3 years, and we've been screaming defense, defense, defense. We got the defense, Joe, and they're like, timeout. Let's take some from the offense. Now we're like, what's going on with the offense? Why can't we be balanced, Joe?
Yeah, it is. It is, man. It's like I say, it's like a sinking ship where you got to plug a hole, but then the water's coming through another hole. You plug it, and then it's coming through another hole. So it's kind of like that with the Cowboys. It's plug one hole, another one, or one you pull one weed, another weed comes out. So it's tough here, man. It's they're all. It seems like we're always playing catch up and wasting talent. Tyron Smith, I don't know. I don't think we'll ever see him play again. To be quite
Nope.
honest,
Nope.
wasted the talent, man. Oh, Jerry's trying to sell. Oh, he'll be back in December, or he'll be back for the playoffs. He won't. And then even if he is, it'll be super super rusty. And whoever's been the left tackle that whole time will be the better option, which is probably
And
gonna
that's
be
going to be Tyler Smith, who
yeah.
Tyler Smith got left tackle work rookie minicamp and rookie
Mm.
minicamp, and OTAs and things of that sort. And then now, they've been cramming left guard into his head. Now he has to switch in, get this week of practice, get these 2 weeks of practice, put timeless energy in. And I think Nate Newton said it best, dude. This left side's in trouble. We're going to put so much weight
Yeah.
on this rookie.
No, you're right, man. Nate Newton has been calling it this whole time. I've really been paying attention to him because, he's one of the goats of this, the wall. They call it the wall. And Nate Newton was part of this. So he knows what's good, what's not. He's seen these types of players. You know what I mean? And yeah, so it'll be interesting to see where they go with this. Do they have to use legitimate trade capital to get somebody? That's probably what they would need to do, but I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're going to try to hold on to dear life with their picks, and maybe if they get desperate in the middle of the season, then they may go the route of throwing picks at this. You know what I mean, Mike? I think if they're at 500 through the midway mark, or hovering right around there, I think they might be like, okay, what do we need to get over the hump? They might pull the trigger on a trade for an O lineman or a wide receiver. They do it all the time.
Hey, Cowboy has a good comment.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. Here we go. I like this too, man. Space. Remember, this front office is punting this year to get a new head coach next year. Yeah. And there's something to that, and that's why I'm saying I think they're trying to hold on to these picks, because if you want Peyton next year, he's going to cost something. You know what I mean? A high.
God, I hope they don't go for Sean Payton, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick to my damn stomach. They could not do that. I repeat, they cannot go after Sean Payton.
Yeah, it's hovering. It's hovering back here every time we take a loss. That crowd, that voice is just gonna get louder and louder. So
Sean Payton was okay with taking our trash like Chris Richard, Rob Ryan, Jeff Heath. I mean, he was okay as a head coach to take those guys on that we just said, you're fired. You didn't do nothing for us. And evidently it didn't do anything for him either. And he hasn't been winning since 06, longer than Mike McCarthy.
Yeah. I think if things went really south here, I think what they would probably do is just go the route.
Quinn is the next guy.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think it would be Dan Quinn.
And I would be so pumped if it is, dude, because history shows you if a head coach won a Super Bowl with one team, it's hard for them to win it again with the second team. They can get there, but they can't win it. Dan Quinn, he took a team to the Super Bowl, but he didn't win it. He can come in here, energize these guys who love playing for him. Look how he turned this defense around, 31st to almost worst, right? And 32nd to best. If not best, middle of the pack defense. And this year could even be better for him. So Dan Quinn, he has to be the next head coach. And I think that's why he stayed for the Dallas Cowboys this year, because I think Jerry Jones whispered a little sweet good nothing into that ear of his.
Yeah, I think that's what we're thinking too, right? And then you save your picks. You got a guy in here, and like you said, Mike, could be a guy that didn't win it here but wins it over. Kind of like we've seen this a couple times around the league. We've seen it with the Colts coach. Didn't win it with the Bucks, but won it with the Colts. But you also saw it with, John Gruden. Didn't win it with these guys, but won it with the Bucks, bro. So it's like you said, it's happened before. So we'll see what happens, guys. Yeah, Tony Dungy. That's right, primetime Phil. But that's all we have tonight, guys. Man, let us know. Give us your 53 in the comments if you like, and we'll break it down. We might, I don't know, Mike. We'll see if we come back here and discuss the roster cuts tomorrow. They are due at what is it, 3 o'clock
3
Central
o'clock.
Time? Roster cuts will roll in here. Cowboys typically wait till the last second to reveal their releases. So expect them to do that again. This won't be a thing where you wake up in the morning and the cuts are there. These guys, I don't know if it's strategy or what it is, but usually they're one of the last teams to reveal, who they're actually cutting. So keep it here, guys.
Yes, get rid of Kellen Moore if Dan Quinn becomes the head coach. Please get him out of here.
Yeah. All right, Mike, let everybody know where they can find you if they haven't already, bro.
Yeah, Cowboys Corner right here on YouTube, guys. _ Cowboys Corner on the Twitter Spaces. And then, the half table show is popping on the weekends with me and Fifth Quarter Cowboys. And then on Thursday, I don't know if we're still going to do it or not, but we haven't done it in a while, but the Boys Corner shows on Thursdays. Thank you, Primetime Phil. Shout out to Primetime Phil.
Shout out to Primetime Phil. Give him a follow. He's got a good up-and-coming channel. Good content over there, along with my boy, Space Cowboy. Guys, that's it for tonight. We'll catch you for the next video. Let's go, Cowboys. Peace.
On one side, but that guy on the